Hey, Josh Jackway here inside the Exponential RV, and I'm joined by
Jim Cochenheimer with Cogun.
And Jim actually has 4 tips of wisdom for people who are building. Is this right?
Yeah.
So why don't you give us those four little bits of top 4 here?
Okay. When we work with churches that are thinking about building, there are 4 things that we really suggest they look at. One is code, and this is basically saying who are we? How are we gifted uniquely? How has God blessed us in a unique way to minister where we are? And so we go through a process of defining what their code is. The second is the context. What's around us, the community that we're in, what's unique about the community that we're in. Maybe we're in a college town, maybe we have an abundance of elderly homes, just anything that helps us exegete the culture and the community that surrounds us. So code, context, then calling.
I like the lines of C's here.
Yeah, you can see a pattern here. So then we say, okay, this is our code. This is how God has uniquely blessed us. This is our context. So out of that, what should our calling be? And sometimes it's just a verification of what we're doing as a church. But other times, something emerges that becomes a sweet spot between the code and the context. And if we can be as specific as possible, that's really important. And then from there, we go into the 4th C, which is create. And that's the fun part, because then we begin to say, okay, based on our code, our context, and our calling, what kind of facilities will allow us to do that? And usually, create is the first place we jump to, because it's the fun part. I mean, we get to look at plans, and we get to look to see where our seat in the sanctuary is going to be, and that kind of thing. But if you can step back from that and first of all go through those first 3, code, context, and calling, then out of that you can make decisions on what kind of buildings to build and what kind of buildings to design that will help you accomplish the ministry that God has given you to uniquely do. And so those are the 4.
Code, context, calling, create, with Cogun.
With Cogun.
That's right.
5 C's.
5 C's.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. Appreciate your time.
And there's a free ebook if you want to get it. It just goes into more detail about each of those at www.cogun.com.
Cogun.com.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.